Hey, it's Eric Iradukunda with another video. In today's video, I want to go behind the scenes inside Upwork and show you guys what type of projects that I've worked on. This is the Upwork website. Let me just log in and go inside my account. So to show you the projects that I've worked on, I'll just go to view my profile. So this is my profile right here, and the projects that I've worked on are, this was the first project that I worked on, and it was a Google Ads project. It said paid ads conversion and SEO optimization. And then I worked on paid search, paid social campaign setup. This client needed help to set up Facebook campaigns. Another one says performance marketing specialist needed for ongoing projects. Marketing coordinator, social media ads, paid ads campaign, operations associate, and the most recent one, website content that can convert. I recently did a video about this particular project. It started as a $200 project and ended up being more than $1,500. One of the things that I try to focus on is maintaining a good relationship with the clients that I work with. Most of the time, they end up giving you more work. When you've worked really well for them, the next time they have a similar project, they're not going to look for another freelancer. They're, conveniently going to come back to you. These are, I think, 8 jobs, 8 projects. Yeah, 8 jobs. And I've earned more than $20,000 just from these 8 jobs. One of the good things about these projects that I worked on is that they give me a little bit of credibility and confidence to even go out and talk to clients that might not be on Upwork. So like local businesses that might need marketing services. The harder the job, the more money they're going to pay somebody to do it. So, software development, they pay, I just saw one for $5,000 budget for this project. To assistance with software booking updates and website updates. Look at content writing. Ghostwriter, content editor for a new book is needed. Sales copywriter needed for an online campaign, $200 budget. Sales copy needed, $200. Social media manager, virtual assistant wanted for new small skincare company. Assist with monthly customer emails, write periodic blog posts, creating product brochures. These are things that you can learn pretty quickly. Let me search for design. So there's graphic design and web design. So graphic designer is needed, YouTube editor, graphic designer, textile designer needed. Anyway, so you can see that there is a whole bunch of job types, project skills that are required to do this type of work or to be a freelancer on Upwork or any other freelancing platform. Let me briefly show you inside Facebook Ads Manager. So this is a Facebook Ads Manager. This is a client account. These are different campaigns. Campaigns can either be prospecting or retargeting. So prospecting, retargeting. And the difference is, let me see what Shopify says about prospecting. Prospecting is the first step in the sales process, which consists of identifying potential customers, aka prospects. The goal of prospecting is to develop a database of likely customers and then systematically communicate with them in the hopes of converting them from potential customer to current customer. Basically, a prospecting campaign is when you're trying to reach people who might not know about your business or your brand. The messaging is usually different when you're prospecting versus when you're retargeting or remarketing. Retargeting, also known as remarketing, is a form of online advertising that can help you keep your brand in front of bounced traffic after they leave your website. Have you ever been browsing on Google or you visit particular websites and then you leave those websites, and later when you go on Facebook, you start seeing ads that are related to the website that you visited? That is retargeting. A campaign might have multiple ad sets, and ad sets could be different segments of the audiences that you're trying to target. For example, if you own a brand and you sell to both men and women and you're running a campaign, you might want to create different ad sets, one targeting women and one targeting men. And if you wanted to go deeper, you could do men between the age of 18 and 35 or something like that to really figure out what segment of your audience buys more of your product. And then inside one ad set might be different ads. There is a lot of details that go into this stuff, and I'll probably go into more details in a different video. I also want to show you an example of a campaign that I ran. This was way back when I was still learning, and I ran a campaign for a friend of mine who was participating in a competition. It's an entrepreneurship competition. At that time, it was taking place in the UK. It's called Pitch at Palace. And my friend who runs a social business that delivers clean water was getting ready to participate. In the competition, there was a category called the People's Choice Award, and basically people had to vote for your business to win that award. And she told me this about 3 or 2 days before voting ended. I decided to run a simple campaign, basically asking people to vote for her business. Let me go inside the campaign. This is the ad set that I created. Inside, I created this little ad. If I go to preview, this is how the ad looks like. And it basically said IRIBA Auto Group was selected to participate in Pitch at Palace Commonwealth on this date. Please support us by voting for IRIBA. Just click the Learn More button and vote. It will take a few seconds. Thanks. And so if I click here and go to Facebook post with comments, it brings me to this particular post. So it would show up on people's timelines, and they would click Learn More, and they would come to a voting page. It's been a while, so this was a voting page, and they would put in their information and vote. And so let me show you interesting statistics. If I go here, I spent $118, reached over 118,000 people, and more than 3,000 people clicked on that link and went to the voting page. I mean, it's hard to tell how many people actually voted, but looking at the number of people that actually went to that page, a lot of them probably voted. My friend's business ended up winning, and here is an article about her getting her award from the Queen of England, and she appeared on Bill Gates' blog. I cannot claim that her business won entirely based on this little campaign that I ran. She's doing amazing work. Like, her social enterprise is doing great work, and so I can't claim that they won entirely based on the campaign that I ran, but it did play a role. If any of this stuff is interesting to you, please like the video and leave me a comment with your thoughts or questions. I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video.